Well, everybody, Bath and Body Works did it again. They made the news in a negative way. So there was an incident that took place in Missouri over this past week on, I believe it was November 7th. I'm going to have to look and see. But basically, what happened was a disabled teacher. They were going on a field trip, and she was with her disabled students. And she went into the Bath and Body Works store, and they told her to leave the store, that she could not be in the store with her disabled students. I know, right? That's absolutely insane. So, I'm going to read you this little article. This was her actual post on Facebook, the teacher, and this I pulled up from snoops.com. So this is what it reads. Please do not do business at the Chesterfield Mall, Bath and Body Works. I was very disappointed today while on a field trip with my special education students. They were given an assignment to find stores on their own and locate a product and write down information about the product. This seems like a very easy task. However, it is an important skill for these students who are still learning. As we got ready to walk into Bath and Body Works, we were met by a worker who told us we were not welcome to come in to the front door. We stopped in our tracks, and I told him who we were and what we were doing. He told me we were not welcome in the store. He then pointed to the sensor at the entrance and told me that if the 3 students and I walked in the door of his store, that I would hurt the sales for the store since we couldn't buy anything. He had no clue that I was going to buy something. He told us we could not enter, so I explained to the students that we were not welcome. They did not understand why. Sick, huh? I then found out that a few other groups tried to go into the store and were met with the same rudeness. I cannot believe that they would treat these disabled students like this. If you have a family member or a friend who has a disability or know someone with a disability, please share this. This field trip turned out to be more than a life skills and social skills lesson. They were exposed to discrimination, flat out discrimination. Please share this with everyone you know. People with disabilities do not have money to spend, and they did spend money on our trip today. So, Miss Angela needs to take a calm, deep breath because let me tell you guys, I am pissed. So I did take a calm breath and I am back. So let me just explain basically my take on the whole thing, the whole situation. So after I read this article, I literally had tears in my eyes flowing down my cheeks because this hits home for me. Some of you guys know I have a disabled sister. We are 5 years apart, my sister being the younger of us two. And I can remember when she was in junior high school and high school, like middle school, they would go on these field trips. They would go to Walmart, to the grocery stores, and to the mall a lot. Like probably once every 2 weeks, they would actually go somewhere out into the community because it is very, very, very important to get these people out into the community, to have one-on-one experiences with retail workers, with just not being cooped up in a classroom. Life experiences are so important to these kids. So they would take my sister and some of her, people in her classroom out to the mall and grocery stores. Some of these higher functioning kids, they would, go to the grocery stores and have them look for certain, items in the grocery store and write down how much, a certain item is. And to actually tell this teacher that she cannot walk into the store with her kids, are you fucking kidding me? That is unbelievable to me. It literally blows my mind. So I can also remember when my oldest daughter was in 3rd grade, they were doing a unit on family planning, family budgeting, and one of their field trips was to the grocery store. So all the kids, they got their pens and their pads of paper, and they were given lists of certain items to look for and write down, the price, and then they had to go back to the classroom, figure out how much money they had for the month, and budget for like a family, of 4. So this is not uncommon. Now, if I were a teacher and if I were to walk into a Bath and Body Works store with, let's say, 3 students who are quote unquote normal, would I be turned away? Maybe, maybe not, probably not. If I were to walk into a Bath and Body Works store and I was a teacher for the disabled and I had one child in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy and 2 other kids with Down syndrome, would I be turned away? I sure as hell hope not. And obviously, these kids were. How devastating for, and humiliating for these kids to just walk into a room or a store. Everybody else has that freedom. I have that freedom to walk into a store. You all have that freedom to walk into a store. These kids were given that freedom and they had it taken away from them, which is mind-boggling to me. I just want to shake. I want to shake that man. I had to take another breath. You guys know how I am. So let me go on with the article. It just says the origins. On the 6th of November, 2014, a Facebook user posted the above quoted claim that her experience at the Chesterfield Mall in Missouri, according to her account, although other stores in the mall had warmly welcomed her party, the manager of the Chesterfield Bath and Body Works was uniquely unkind to her small group of disabled students. Not long after the first post, the woman updated her Facebook page to link to a news story about a similar claim involving a Bath and Body Works store in Alabama. Additionally, she reposted the statuses of 2 fellow teachers or school staff members who described the same initial claim stemming from the student's visit to Bath and Body Works on the 6th of November, 2014. So here is another post from the one of the other teachers. Now, mind you, all these kids don't go into the store at once. Usually what happens is there are 2 or 3 disabled students who are paired with one teacher, just to let you guys know. So this one reads, I am respectfully asking each of you to boycott the Bath and Body Works at the Chesterfield Mall, the actual mall, not the outlet. We took our students to the mall to work on life skills scavenger hunt today, and the man that was working there prevented 3 of our groups of students and paras, and that's like an aide, one aide to 2 students, not large groups at all, from entering the store. He was rude and said it would drive away his customers. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. He treated everyone very rudely and tried to cover himself when I went to confront him and get his information. We have done this scavenger hunt before and have never run into any problems. In fact, everyone else from the food court to the carousel, to the other retailers, up to the mall manager, yes, I took it that far, we're more than respectful. Whenever you are doing your holiday shopping or any time after that matter, please consider going to the Chesterfield Mall and skipping that Bath and Body Works store. I will be contacting corporate tomorrow. In this day and age, it is downright disgusting that anyone with special needs would be treated in such a manner. Please spread the word to not patronize this store. I'd like for him to understand that this type of discrimination will not be accepted. Are you kidding me? I just cannot fathom it in my head that these kids were turned away. There have been several times where I have walked into a store and been told that there's been a product there and not able to get it because they lied to me, or just let's say I'm looking for something and I go and I walk into the store and the item's not there. So what does Miss Angela do? Miss Angela walks around the store and looks, and I calmly decide to leave. Okay, I didn't buy anything. Does that mean that I can't go in the store because I didn't buy anything? So next time I'm window shopping and I see something, I want to walk into the store, I see that it's $1,000 and I can't afford it and I walk out, does that mean that I should have never walked in that store to begin with? No. Why? Because we live in fucking America. Jesus Christ. Okay, I had to take another breather, but I'm back. So this article basically goes on to say different, accounts of the different teachers that, their situation that had happened. And then I read the bottom of the article, and it says, on the 7th of November, 2014, a statement posted by the company to the main Bath & Body Works Facebook page addressed social media controversy over this Chesterfield claim. And they say on their Facebook page, dear fans, okay, dear fans, we appreciate your concerns regarding the information that has been shared about Chesterfield, Missouri Mall. Please be assured that we take this situation very seriously and are investigating this matter in an effort to resolve it as soon as possible. And then it just says, the St. Louis Post-Dispatch reported the employee apparently assumed the group wouldn't be buying anything and was concerned that if they walked past the sensor that tracks the number of people in the store each day, and it would hurt their sales percentage. Oh my God. Okay, so I just want to say this, and this goes for every Bath & Body Works store, and this goes for literally tens of thousands of people that I have addressed and talked to personally about Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works has all these employees. See all these employees? They're all hanging out, all at different Bath & Body Works at all over the United States. This person over here does not know the policy of this person over here's store. Now, they should all match up, right? All the policies should be the same. The return policy, if you're not going to buy anything, you can't come into my store policy. Now, if I were to call the Appleton store, I can guarantee you that they would never turn any disabled person away from their store because they were disabled if they weren't going to buy anything. No, they wouldn't do it. I don't care what bad experience I've had at that store. They would never do that. They would say, come on in. The girls that are working in the front of every Bath & Body Works store that I have run into are more than welcoming. But the problem is the return policies, like I'm trying to get to. These people over here have a different return policy than these people over here. And these people over here don't let disabled people in, but these people over here do. And if you call corporate, everything's fine with corporate. Corporate says, come on in, exchange anything, return everything. We'll gladly, we want your business. We love you. Come back, come back. No one has their ducks in a row. Everybody is different. So I feel like, what do I feel like? Bath & Body Works, are you listening to me? You guys need to get your shit together. Everybody needs to get on the same page because people are finding out about you guys. And look what's happening. Bad things. So what are people going to do? They're going to boycott your store and this message is going to get out. And now you guys are in the shitter. So I suggest that all the stores in the United States get together, write a paragraph and give it to everybody, every single store, and have everybody follow the same rules. That's all I'm asking. That's it. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.